got jewelry, coins, and collectibles. You need to know how much those things are worth.
Yeah, it's true, and you also know who to dance with, and that man would be Neil Sackmary, also known as NeilBuys.com.
Yes.
How are we doing?
Fantastic. I'm so glad that you're both here.
We are too.
It means so much that we get to hang out and spend time. It's what people see on the television and what they can appreciate. And so I always believe that if you believe, and I know people do, that you can feel from the television. And so it's fantastic. We can dance together.
Yeah.
People come in, they want to wear the hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know
We know what you're saying, but I mean,
fantastic.
I always get to work out my dancing moves when I come over here.
I would agree with you 100%.
Thankfully, my dance moves are mainly hidden behind this desk. But while some people at home may not necessarily want to dance with all of us, what they do want to know is what you do and what you do best.
So let me tell you.
Yeah.
Downsizing. A lot of my customers are going from a huge house or whatever to a small apartment, not because they can't afford it, because they don't want the responsibility. They're downsizing. They're decluttering because they don't want stuff that they have. Silver plated, sterling silver. If you have this, I buy it. I buy it all, okay? If you have jewelry and you don't know what you have, we buy it all. You know, if you have baseball cards and you're like, boy, this thing sounds big or it's under the kid's bed, Neil Sackmary buys it all. All you have to do is bring it in, and you ready?
Oh!
You see how he handed it right to me,
He
right?
did. He
If
knows where the
you
money
come
goes.
in, you are going to get money. 100% in your pocket, whether you have figurines, whether you have glassware, whether you have Brighton watches, Rolex watches, all this stuff. Neil Sackmary is the #1 buyer, unequivocally, 37 times, as you can see on the top of the screen, from 2018, from 2024. Every single year we win gold because we are the best. You know what else I got you? Ready?
More stuff,
He's got
folks.
more.
How about this?
Paint strip. What a legend.
All right.
R.I.P.
You ready for this? Now, this is going to be cool. You guys are going to like this.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is from World War II. These are original punch boards. Before gambling, you would punch the little hole and you would win. Okay? If you have cool stuff like this, Neil Sackmary buys it all. Oh, and by the way, coins, currency, stamps. I buy coin collections. I sort the jewelry box for free. I want to buy everything you have, and I want to buy it right now. Not tomorrow, immediately. So get in the car and see me today.
That's right. Well, how is someone going to know if what they have is valuable and if they can bring it to you? Do they just bring you everything?
Well, so here's a really cool thing. I opened up a text line on it, and so people, what they can do is they can call or text, and the text comes directly to me. I send them exactly what it's worth. They come in and see me. It works. It's fantastic. All my reviews, check them on Google, Facebook, Yelp, anywhere on the planet. You'll see that I'm #1, and you'll see that when you send in the text and everything like this, that I do it. Statehood quarters, we love them.
Look at this.
Foreign coins, foreign currency. That's Spuds McKenzie.
What?
Look at that. That's a light. You can pick that up. That's Spuds McKenzie. Pick that up. It's very cool.
Hold on, Rick.
Here, I got
You
the
take
gun.
this.
Look at this. And then we got to go.
Look at this guy.
But look at this, okay? This is cool, right? Neil Sackmary buys it all. Come and see me today.
Everything.
All of
What's
it.
that text number, Neil?
It's 702-625-2111. Call me immediately right now. Come, call, text, anything you want. I'm here near the corner of Jones and Flamingo, across from the Jones Post Office, 4065 South Jones Boulevard. This is my only location. Come and see me right now. And that was not edited.
Whoa!
One shot. That's right. You know where to find him. Corner of Jones and Flamingo. He may have the flamingo on. He may be dancing, but he's going to take real good care of you. Just head to NeilBuys.com.
Yep, Spuds McKenzie, not guaranteed.
Although
Spuds McKenzie, not guaranteed.
All right.
Now, you've heard of spring cleaning, but have you heard of summer cleaning? It's time to get those things out of the house and down to someone who knows just how valuable they could be.
That man being underneath the flamingo itself, Mr. Neil Sackmary, who's with us right now.
Yes.
How you doing?
Hey,
Great.
Neil.
You want to know something really cool?
Of always.
Okay, I didn't tell you guys before we got on set, but this is the first time ever on the Morning Blend that they've ever had anybody do the floor.
The floor?
And so at my studio, I do amazing things, and so we can't thank Channel 13 enough for always helping us and making sure that we give always the best product. And so in doing the best product, that's why we wanted to stand and do something that no one else, A, has ever done, and B, will ever do. And so this is something that's fantastic, and so I just wanted you both to be here for this moment because
historic.
What we do is so important. We buy things, but we do things in partnership with Channel 13 and the Morning Blend, and that's why I am a trusted advisor with Channel 13 and the Morning Blend, and it means so much, and so we're just so proud to be here, and it's just fantastic.
Well, this is a cool space as well.
And so we can dance. You ready?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's a lot more room
so
for
isn't this
activities.
cool? Like, so
should we learn how to salsa?
You can do anything. And so here's the thing. The best part about this is that Neil Sackmary, when you come, we have fun. We buy things. I sort the jewelry box. We buy your coin collection. We buy your stamps. We buy all this stuff. And so, but we're always here to have fun. That's why Johnny put all these great things behind us. This is all the cool stuff that we buy when you want to sell watches, when you want to sell gold, when you want to do anything. Right. You know what I mean? Like we can do anything and we buy it all. This is my only location at 4065 South Jones Boulevard, and so we're here to have fun and buy things, and this is what we do.
You know, there's a number of reasons people end up having a whole bunch of things that they might think is valuable or they might not know is valuable, and that's the reason they've got to bring it to you, because you have the skills and the expertise to know how much money they might get from that.
I do. My wife and I, we own three $30,000 X-ray spectrometers, so we're going to test and analyze your items. We're going to look at it. We buy sterling silver, we buy silver plate, we buy Rolex watches, we buy any type of watches. If you have high-end jewelry, I buy that. I buy Hummels, I buy Swarovski crystals, I buy Lalique, I buy all this type of great stuff, all the types of collectibles and everything like that, as well as when you come in, I have the armed security at the front door so you can feel safe. I have the ramp in the front so people that have a wheelchair or a walker that need to walk up, like right at the door. There's no stairs to get into my store, so you walk right in, you walk up, you have a privacy booth. We're right then and there, and it's fantastic. It's the most secure place, and we love it, and we can't thank everybody enough for making us the best of Las Vegas, 37-time winner out of 6 years. We've won gold every single year, and I just wanted to tell everybody that we're here on this new set so that we can do cool things.
So that we can do.
And so what I wanted to do, you ready? Okay, so here's what I wanted to do, okay? I wanted to do the Jones and Flamingo dance, right?
Okay.
All right, you ready? So everybody loves this. You ready? So you go, you're going to teach. You go, Jones and Flamingo, Jones and Flamingo. And then you spin, you go, meet me at the corner of Jones and Flamingo. All right, you ready? Okay. Everybody get up off the sofa.
Get up.
Get out of bed right now because we're going to do, we used to do the hypnotic trance. You ready? So you go like this. You are in the hypnotic trance. Stop what you're doing. Put down the cup of coffee. Immediately grab everything you have and get to the corner of Jones and Flamingo. And then after that, then you do the Jones and Flamingo dance. You ready? Yeah. We're gonna do it together. So everybody's watching it.
Okay.
You go, Jones and Flamingo, Jones and Flamingo. Meet me at the corner of Jones and Flamingo.
We got it. Okay, right. Let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jones and Flamingo, Jones and Flamingo. Meet me at the corner of Jones and Flamingo. So now you can't forget where you're
you
located.
Get what you have. You're in this trance.
Where am I?
And you're going like this, just like Elliot. You're going, oh, what do I do now?
What happened?
Now you get in the trance, and you grab everything you got, and you get in the car. You put down the cup of coffee, you grab everybody out of bed, and you say, get out of bed right now because we need to grab everything and get to Neil Sackmary because he wants to buy everything you have.
That was a lot of fun.
Although that was a lot of fun. I think we're going to be doing that for a while.
This is exactly
because you can't,
what I'm saying.
once you get it, you can't get it out of your system.
Once you Jones and Flamingo, you don't stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you'll never forget where they need to bring their things.
That's exactly my point. And when they come here, they're going to get cash in their pocket. They're going to get money for their items that nobody wants. They're purging. They're downsizing. They're decluttering. And Neil Sackmary wants to buy it all.
That's right, folks. And that's why you need to do what the man said. Load up the car, do the dance, put the coffee down. Not necessarily in that order.
That's
Jones and Flamingo.
Meet him at the corner of Jones and Flamingo.
They've been hypnotized.
He's our our Channel 13 trusted advisor and the host of Trooper Talk. We are sitting with the one and only Neil Sackmary of NeilBuys.com. Hey, Neil.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much. I appreciate you both being and spending time with me. It means so much.
Yeah, we're thrilled.
Yeah, you know, usually we're having a great old time. We're dancing. We have a lot of fun with you, but it's really great that we get to sit down with you and have a conversation. One of the things I think it's great to start off with is just what makes you so passionate about what you do?
Well, so it's really cool, and you know, one of the things that people should know is that this is not scripted, and I told you to ask me anything you want beforehand.
Yeah.
You know, what it is that I do, I love to see people happy. I love to come to work every day. I want to change people's lives in a positive way. And so whether it's through the Trooper Talk, whether it's through my business, Nevada Coin Mart, Neil Buys, we want to give everybody the very, very best price. We look at it, and I always say that we always use the spiral up effect. We never want to spiral down. We want to buy as much as we possibly can so we can pay the customer the most money. We don't ever look at it and say, how do we pay the customer the least? We want to look at it and how do we pay the customer the most and get as many people as we can in the door. You know, when I came in this morning for just before we started filming, every single window was going and there were 7 people waiting for 3.5 hours. And so it's a testament to every single person that we're changing the lives, because that's what we do.
You're so dedicated to what you do. You're open 365. You're always here. I don't think I've ever heard about you taking a day off or a vacation. But I'm curious, how do you unwind? What do you do when you're not at Nevada Coin Mart?
So it was 41 months before my first day off.
Wow,
41 months?
And so now, and then I started taking, you know, a few hours off, and then, you know, I did try to take a few days off, and so now I just, you know, I don't really do it.
You don't switch off?
I try to take sometimes off on, you know, like a Tuesday to do a little bit of filming and stuff, but now I don't. And so the only thing that I really do, which I enjoy, is that my friend Lieutenant Eric Lloyd was the lieutenant. Every Sunday I go for a drive. I go up to his grave. I take his patches. I take his coins. I put them on his grave, and so everybody can come by during the week and they can pick them up. I leave. I go home. I send a text to the governor, to Sheriff McMahill, to Under Sheriff Andy Walsh. You know, a whole bunch of people, and because they were his dear friend. And so he lost his life during COVID, and so I take the car up, I drive for about an hour, you know, it's about 45 minutes, you know, both ways. And it's nice because it's really the only thing that just allows me to just de-stress. But, you know, the thing is that I de-stress when the customers come in. Like, you know, when the customers come in and they're like, I want to deal with that guy, I want to deal with that guy, they know. So I don't look at it as de-stressing, more so. I look at it as like, you know, this is what we're here for. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in my heart that when you're a business owner, that you take an inherent responsibility. And that responsibility is that people look up to you. And so if you don't want people to look up to you as a business owner, you shouldn't be a business owner. And so I look up to it that people look up to you and they say, that's what I want to be one day. And so you don't get to that point by working 3 hours a day.
Right.
You have to give 100% dedication.
You know, in talking about the customers, there's a number of reasons why people might be bringing in their items to you. It could be things that were passed down. It could even be heirlooms from a lost loved one. When you see them bring in their items and they're able to see the value in what those things are, what does that mean for you? How rewarding is that moment? It's
tremendous. And you know what's really cool is that, so I have all the cases around my store, which I haven't opened in 8 years. They have 8 years of dust on them. And so it's really cool because if you take something off, you would know, because it literally has the 8 years of dust on the shelves. Nobody's ever opened them, cleaned them, nothing. Anyway, and so I don't really take too many things anymore. But so one of the cool things is that when customers come in and I'll buy from them, it's so rewarding to tell them how much their items are worth, that they, you know, this ring is worth $500. Well, I thought it was costume jewelry and it, you know, and it was worth $0.
Right.
And so it's tremendous. As well well as now, you know, I find still cool things that I have, like, you know, the 3 little pigs, you know, with the eyes and the ears, you know, that had wine in them, or, you know, like these little type of things that's really cool. And so what I'll do is they'll be a part of my store forever. And so the only thing I sell in my store is coins. Nothing else is for sale. And it's for people to know that we're here and we appreciate them, and that they're there to look at and really just go, well, you know, that's pretty cool, instead of looking at it and having somebody chase them around to sell them things. It's not about the money. You know, like, I look at it very simply, like, anybody can buy things, anybody can sell things, anybody can have money. No matter what it is, you get to a point in your life and you can buy a car, you can buy this. It's not about the money. You know, the thing that we do every day, you know, is about what it is that the people and the people that work for us, you know. I mean, Johnny and Joe, my assistant, Johnny runs the studio. I mean, like, we wouldn't be where they are, my wife, you know. I mean, it's like these are key and integral parts of what it is that we do, that make it so special. And that's why I will share this with you, that everybody tries to get in. Every advertising agency, you know, they all try to get in. And so we've kept it to no one gets in. And it's very, very simple. And it's one of the things that makes us very successful, is that nobody understands it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that make you very special, Neil. One of them is us getting a chance to sit down. So thank you for showing us the man.
I appreciate you coming in.
We love
behind the scenes, right?
That's right.
But guys, on all seriousness, if you have anything that you're looking to sell, get valued, or have you know, appraised, there is no other person you should go and visit than Neil Sackmerry, corner of Jones and Flamingo, Nevada Coin Mart, or visit him at neilbuys.com.
The whole time. It's good.
If your house guests today leave behind a mess, leaving you wanting to clean, there's someone who can help.
Take your stuff to the corner of Jones and Flamingo, over to Neil Sackmerry.
Well, you know what, guys? Sometimes you're standing in the middle of people who are just busy doing their own thing, Jessica doing her hair, and a flamingo and another man doing the dancing, doing the moves. You've seen the commercials, you've heard the name. He's here in real person. It's Neil Sackmerry.
That's right, of neilbuys.com.
Woo!
Listen, Neil, I might have already gone shopping, if that's okay.
Well, listen, you know, there's so many wonderful things. That's what people come in and they say. You know, like, so one of the cool things is that when customers come in, okay, they don't have to sell. So sometimes they come in and they want to know what something's worth, and then they say, well, I'm going to sell these 5 pieces, but I want to know what I can do with this or whatever. And so it's really important. And so when people come in, we want to spend time together. We want to look at, we want to evaluate. We're here to educate. We're here to explain exactly what it is that you have, so we can get you the very best price.
And that's why you're the #1 right here in Las Vegas. That's why people come to you, and that's why you've won so many Best of Las Vegas awards as well.
I would agree with you 100%. That's why we buy toys. Okay, here you go.
I love a good toy.
Cool glassware.
Oh. I didn't realize it was time to drink already.
You never know. You know what I mean? But here's the
Put
thing.
that in Elliot's hands.
Can we
I
fill this
think
up?
there's some beer along
How about
the way.
this? Silver-plated and sterling silver. We have flatware. We have cups. We have bowls. We have all that. We have brushes. You know, I mean, all this stuff that's lying in the house. Neil Sackmerry wants to put money in your pocket. So when you come in, we're going to evaluate. We're going to look at it. You know, let's say that you have a beautiful Rolex watch.
Ooh.
Thank you, sir.
Okay?
That's nice.
Maybe you have one in stainless steel.
Ooh.
Okay?
I like that.
You never know what kind it is, but Neil Sackmerry is going to look at your Rolex watches. He's going to buy them because he's the #1 buyer of Rolex watches in Las Vegas. I got other things for you.
He's got more stuff, folks.
You've always got the best and the coolest stuff.
How about this one?
What? Whoa.
Whoa, hold on. We got to put the other stuff down. Let's grab this.
Yeah, let's do it quick. Whoa. There's only a limited amount of time here. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
You know I've collected these before.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
Are you saying that these are worth something?
They are, and that's why you got to bring them in, because I want to pay you more than the face value for all your quarters like that.
Yeah.
How about these?
How about this? I'll swap you.
Yeah, Zippo lighters.
Oh.
Okay. Now
You know the bunny.
Whoa! You never know. You know what I'm saying? We're here a calamity. It's so much fun. We're all having such a great time. Neil Sackberry, we're here. We're having fun. And that's, let me tell you, that's why people come in and see me. Because they want to do the dance. They want to spend time. They want to
people do the dance with you, Neil?
all the time.
I love that.
You got them moving their hips, huh?
They always come in and they go, where's the hat? And I go, right there. There's the little cutie. And they go, really? And I go, that's the one I film with. And so let me tell you, I'm waving at you right now. Okay? We all are because we're having fun. And that's what Neil Sackberry does. He has fun as well. He downsizes, decluttering, moving. Fantastic ways to sell. Go under the kids' closet. I got more for you, right?
Okay, we're ready
How about
for
this?
it.
Let's say you have beautiful sterling silver jewelry, gold jewelry,
Yeah.
beautiful stuff like this, and you say, what do I do with it? You go, Neil Sackberry buys it all. Where? On the corner of Jones and Flamingo, right across from the post office on Jones Boulevard, 4065 South Jones Boulevard. Call, text 702-625-2111 anytime.
Well, what happens if you have a whole bunch of stuff and you don't know if if it has any value to it, Neil?
Like if you have stuff like this, you got to bring it in. We're going to test it. My wife and I, we own three $30,000 X-ray spectrometers. We're going to evaluate it. We're going to look at it. We're going to give you the best price. We're going to make sure that every single thing that we do is to the best. Let's say you have statehood quarters. I didn't mean to step on you.
Oh,
That's all right.
Let's say we got foreign currency. Oh yeah, look at that.
That's right. Now just having a chat with the
We
flamingo.
got foreign currency. We got proof sets. We got mint sets. Look at these. Everybody has these. Everybody collected these. And here, Elliot.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm back.
Look what else we got. We got money right here.
Money.
And that is what Neil
wait a minute
Sackberry
now.
will put in your pocket every
I think I'm gonna
single
know what to do with
solitary
this.
time. Whether you have jewelry, whether you have coins, whether you have Breitling watches, whether you have things falling at you, it doesn't really matter. Bring in everything. I tell everybody to load the car.
That's right.
And bring in everything. Neil Sackberry, he wants to sort your jewelry box for free. He wants to buy your coin collection. He wants to buy it all. All you need to do, coins, collectibles, jewelry, everything like that, come and see me.
Bring
Neil
it
Sackberry,
in.
#1.
Come see the man.
37 times
right.
Las Vegas, and over 50, I was counting today, about 5,400 times I've been on the Morning Blend. As a Channel 13 trusted advisor, I can't thank you enough, and so with Channel 13, we thank you for, and
Come see the man.
you.
Come see the flamingo. Do the dance. Jones and Flamingo. It's time for us to boogie on down, right? This is, of course, a big weekend right here in Nevada and across the entire country because we're talking about a holiday weekend full of fun, laughter, festivities with friends and family. But as Neil Sackberry would tell you, this is a weekend that you also have to be extremely careful and diligent and sensible at the same time, right, Neil?
100%. So, we just had Trooper Talk Takeover yesterday. Today we're here for the Morning Blend, and, I wanted to talk about a few things that are very important, okay? We have the handcuffs right here. Those are the Stop DUI handcuffs from Sandy Haverly. It's a fantastic organization called Stop DUI. These are two troopers that lost their life because of someone who did DUI, Trooper Felix and Sergeant Abate. Okay? This is my TV show, Trooper Talk. Okay? We have just finished episode 200. We've been filming for now 4 years. We air it exclusively on Channel 13. And so we need people to know that this weekend is a time to go out and have fun and do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to getting behind the wheel, there are so many things that people can do to get around the city without putting their lives and everyone else's life at risk. So we don't want anyone to do any type of impairment while they're driving, and we don't want anyone speeding. Those are the two causes of death here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Neil, you work very closely with our local law enforcement. Why is really spreading this message so important to you?
So, they go out and they risk their life every single solitary day. They want nothing in return. They don't think that they're heroes. They go out and they think that this is their job. But the difference is that they take it so seriously, and so they are very good friends, and so when they go out there and they risk their life, you know, there has to be good people that are standing behind them. And so I am very thankful that we have the studio. I'm very thankful for Channel 13 to be able to air it on there. But people need to know that the troopers go out there, as well as all law enforcement, but specifically we do the trooper talk and the school police talk with Clark County School District Police, you know, that they go out there and they risk their life. And people need to know that there's a time to go out and have fun. And it's great. That's what Las Vegas is formed around. But there's a time to not do that. And if you are going out, please do not take your keys to your automobile. Please find another route. Please think ahead.
So there are obvious ways that people can do things. You know, they can do a ride share. They can plan ahead with other ways. What other advice would you have for people? Obviously, like you said, please go and have fun this weekend. Lots to do with friends, family, or events happening. But there's a sensible limit, and also, like you mentioned, leave the keys at home. Plan ahead. What other ways should people be paying attention?
You know, the thing is that in today's world, exactly like you said, you know when you're leaving the house if you're going to go out and have fun and do whatever it is that you're going to do. There's a lot, you know, there's a lot of different things that are available here in Las Vegas now that there's marijuana and now that there's alcohol, and as well, people do other types of things. No matter what it is that you do, the most important thing is to plan ahead. And so if you do that, then you would know where you're going to be. Because I will tell you, when we film Trooper Talk, and they talk about the fact of not only the going to jail, that how it's not a nice place, you're in there for a long time, you know, it's going to be July 4th weekend, it's over the weekend, the amount of money that it's going to cost you. But here's the thing. All these things is just money. You can dig beyond that. If you kill someone or you kill yourself, not only your life is over, but it's such a ripple effect.
Right.
And so people need to know that when they get behind the wheel, that they are taking into account everyone else's life. And that's why you have to drive responsibly. And you have to not speed. And if you are going to be impaired for whatever reason, even if you took a prescription pill, you know, some of those say you shouldn't drive.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of things. Please do not get behind the wheel. I want everyone to be safe this holiday weekend. I want everyone to be here on Monday, you know, like all these type of things. And Channel 13 and the Morning Blend stands behind the same exact commitment. And that's why you see all those wonderful commercials on Channel 13 about what they do for the commitment to the community. And we want everyone to be here. And that's why Channel 13 is such a fantastic partner for me, for Nevada Coin Mart, as well as for Trooper Talk. And we're just honored, and that's why we want everyone to be here.
Neil, and that's why you're one of our trusted advisors, and you're also the host of Trooper Talk, really looking to amplify that message. So remember, you can find him at the corner of Jones and Flamingo, neilbuys.com.
Well, this is a special little bit of special inside a whole hour of special, because we've done away with the items. We've done away with the desk. We've done away with the chairs. The three of us standing here having some fun at the corner of Jones and Flamingo. Why, Jess?
Because we have Neil Sackmary of neilbuys.com in the house. We're doing some fun dancing. We're having a good time. There's so much more room for activities.
Yes.
But even more so, there's a really great spot that people can come bring their items to you.
Yes. You know, the thing is that people can hide behind different things, right? And so, you know, they can come in and, you know, there's always people that try to do different things like I do. You know, you can come in and you can flash some fancy pictures and these type of things. But you know when somebody can look you in the eye. And so one of the things that I believe, which I really strongly believe, is that the people that watch do believe. And so they can look you in the eye and they can know whether you're full of it or not. And it's one of the things that has made my business one of the most successful businesses in Las Vegas, because people watch me and they go, that's the guy that I want to go see. And so that's why here I wanted to take away everything else.
Strip it down.
I didn't want to have anything that anybody couldn't do or whatever. Look, we're here. We're hanging out. It's just like three people just hanging out, just singing and dancing. We got some songs to do. You know what I mean? But it's really cool. And it's something that on The Morning Blend, as being a trusted advisor for Channel 13, The Morning Blend, I've been on the show since the first day. This is now almost episode 5,400 times.
We got some catching up today.
I've been on it every single moment that the show has been inception, and so we're proud, we're honored to do it. Channel 13 is a fantastic partner, and so, you know, to be able to come and hang out means so much. And so, when you want to sell gold, silver, costume jewelry, coins, paper currency, coin collections, jewelry collections, currency, anything like that, any type of collectibles, you can go to Neil Sackman on the corner of Jones and Flamingo at 4065 South Jones, across from the Jones Boulevard, across from the post office on Jones Boulevard. And so,
yep,
that's all.
That's
cool
right.
Things.
That's all cool
You
things.
know, and there's so many different things people can bring in. A big part of it, though, if you're going through all the stuff that you've got, you're trying to get rid of this clutter, you might not think some of the things you have are even valuable.
I would agree with you. And so many people, so many customers, they go, I don't know what I have, and I'm going to throw it in the garbage. Don't throw anything in the garbage, okay? Don't do that. Take everything you have, load up the car, come and see Neil Sackmer. I buy gold, silver, costume jewelry, paper currency. I buy any type of jewelry. I'll sort the jewelry box for free. Ooh. As well as we will look at and buy any type of coin collections. That's why we have the fireworks behind, because that's how many thousands and millions of customers we have. We have on the website over 1 million customers served. You know, Nevada Coin Mart has been in business since 1949 here in Las Vegas, and we are here to stay. And NeilBuys.com is leading us into the future as the Morning Blend trusted advisor. And we have a great song that goes along with that, which...
It's going to help people to remember
I would agree
where
with
they've
you.
got to go and
Where they gotta go.
But what they have to do, you ready?
Yeah, do we even stretch and limber up? Yeah.
You can limber, okay? You limber, okay? But here's what I'm going to tell you. You have to get into the mood. And to get into the mood, you have to do the hypnotic trance.
Okay.
And this is something that we did on the very first and probably the first 10 or 15 shows. So, you know, we'll have to find all the videos so I can get you the amounts. But it was always behind this box. And so it wasn't like this. It wasn't like free and open where, you know, you could do these
You
types
got to
of
see
things.
the hips moving right.
You have the Nevada Coin Mart, you have the Neil Buys logo, all these things are merging, and you're like, what is going on here? But Neil Sackmer wants to buy everything you have because he can do the hypnotic trance.
Woo!
Okay.
See, he flips himself upside down. People love that.
Look at this.
Because I do one of my commercials. I take my sticker and I flip it upside down and I go, open 365 days a year. And people go, he really doesn't say that. And believe me, yes, I do. When customers come in, if you want me to do the sticker and flip it upside down and go, open 365 days a year, I will do it for you because I enjoy it every single solitary day.
All right.
But what I will tell you is, in this particular moment, you have to get into the mood by doing the hypnotic trance.
Okay.
Right. So you have to go like this.
Focus, people.
Focus.
Yeah.
This is the hypnotic trance. Put down the cup of coffee. Immediately grab everything you have. Get to the corner of Jones and Flamingo and see Neil Sackman because he wants to buy everything you have.
Woo!
Now that you're like, oh my goodness, what just happened?
Yeah, what did just happen?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you go, now I have a great song for you. And they go, well, what's the song? And you go, Jones and Flamingo, Jones and Flamingo, meet me at the corner of Jones and Flamingo. Ready? Jones and Flamingo, Jones and Flamingo, meet me at the corner of Jones and Flamingo.
It's a workout. It's a workout.
I might have gotten hypnotically dizzy there, but I had a good time doing it. You know where to go. Neil Buys at the corner of Jones and Flamingo. Bring all of your coins, jewelry, collectibles.